buck stops with the National Olympic Committee of Kenya. They're the ones who are in charge of the Olympics. Once all the federations have done their selections for athletes, athletics, rugby, volleyball, swimming, archery, it is NOCK who takes charge. And the blunders and the fiasco, the mismanagement we've seen in Rio, all boils down to NOCK. It's like they're not ready for the Olympics, or they didn't know that the Olympics were coming yet. This thing that is always comes every 4 years. So why they were not prepared, why some athletes don't have tickets, why the team was not kitted, it is them who have all the answers. And I think the buck stops with them. And I think something needs to be done, because it's something which is repeating itself every other 4 years. We saw it happening in London. I tend to think it also happened in Beijing in 2008. Whenever even Kenya goes for the Commonwealth Games in years past, there have always been issues to do with kitting, with allowances. So something has to give in this time round, and we hope that the arrests which have been done over the weekend will shed more light in that direction. No, it's not recognized, because the IOC is like FIFA. They don't like, according to the Olympic Charter, they don't like government interference in the management and running of NOCK. So I tend to think that if we don't put our house in order, we will get banned from the Olympics maybe in 2020. But IOC also needs to listen to our side of the story, and I think the Kenya government has to be very forceful and tell the IOC, the International Olympic Committee, that there's mismanagement, there's rot happening at NOCK, so they need to give us time to clear this mess. As for Sport Kenya, I'm very 50-50 about it, because there are a lot of vested interests in sports. Like in this country, people want to go into offices, into management, and maybe steal money or give favors and trips to their friends. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that, because from the committee which was appointed, I've seen some names which were mentioned in this country in the 2011 All African Games in Mozambique. So we have to wait and see. But I tend to think IOC will adopt a wait and see attitude to see what's going to happen between now and probably mid next month, the end of September, before they make a decision to ban maybe Kenya from the Olympics, or to ban Kenya from any Olympic sanctioned events or movement or anything along those lines. I think the best way is just to disband NOCK, as what the minister said. But now we have to bring in credible faces, faces of integrity, faces of decorum in NOCK, because if you bring in the same old rubbish again, I think it will be a bit of a problem. But if you can have new faces, and I think it's up to the federations, it's up to athletics, it's up to volleyball, it's up to rugby, it's up to swimming, up to archery, judo, taekwondo, to get their acts also right in terms of who they want to be in charge at NOCK, because these NOCK guys have been in office for a very long period of time. They know each other. It's a cartel. They support each other whenever they go for elections. So probably a new team of probably young, vibrant people who are very much in tune with what sport is all about in this 21st century, because now sport has gone global. There's a lot of sports science involved, and people who've got a very good track record in management and administration now should be the ones who should be in charge of NOCK. I think the likes of Kipchoge Keino, who's done a very good job putting athletics on the map in Kenya for the last 50 years, and those are all other guys who are in that committee need to just step down and leave this office to be run by vibrant people. People who are in their 60s and 70s cannot bring in new ideas to the management and running of sports affairs like this country. This is a job for someone probably who is in their 40s or late 30s. That's the only way I think we will grow as a country in terms of sports, and we hope that maybe in the next few weeks and months to come, we shall see whatever new faces in the National Olympic Committee of Kenya.